GmiasWorld YouTube, I know you been to that. He just dropped this podcast, it's about to blow the internet. You can send the invite if you're really into that. Now I just blew your ass out, now that's the fucking end of that. Pick that shit, let it go for 6. Got these hoes on my stick, I'm talking man stick. Straight to the top, it's gonna be a long ride. And I let your bitch ride like the passenger side.
Yeah, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gmia back in the house, man. Whoa, what?
Why you start with me already?
Just
Why
go,
can't we
just
go
shut up,
at
just
least
shut
a
up.
couple of seconds before you start with me.
Okay, just shut the F up. Listen, what's happening here? What are you doing? Why are you over there? What's happening?
What do you mean, why am I over here?
All right, go ahead.
I'm always here.
Yeah, that's the problem. All right, next question. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Why did I say next question? You even start.
Because you always do that.
Go ahead, next question.
Jake from State Farm said, so Joaquin, you would run that Madden D in the NFL?
Oh, he's talking about the D that he suggested in the last one? About, like, rushing one guy or something, where the Seahawks played in that last couple minutes, whatever. Who gives a shit? Go ahead.
Anyways, Gmia, who do you think is the best quarterback of this era? Peyton, Drew, Brady, Eli, etc., etc.?
Etc., etc. There's really no other one in that... Well, Ben Roethlisberger, I would put in there as, like, the top 5 for this era. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he got the one ring. He got the one ring, you know what I'm saying? He got the one ring, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. It goes by ring. So Eli is in the conversation. So Brady's there. Size? Yeah, well, how many rings you got? Peyton is, as we've seen, he's a regular. He comes up short in those big games, man. I would have to go with, even though the whole Spygate thing, I would have to still go with Tom Brady as being the best right now for our era.
Joaquin agrees with you. He says that to Jake, his Madden D would have worked better than whatever the Seahawks are trying to do.
Yeah, probably. More than likely, it would have wasted a lot of time instead of fucking blitzing everybody and leaving fucking Gonzalez wide open. Yeah, probably, yeah.
WC to DV said, who's your favorite character on Family Guy?
Stewie. And
how does Seth MacFarlane come up with half the shit he does?
I don't know. It's just
he's
like...
He's kind of like the South Park creators.
Yeah, but Seth MacFarlane he's different. He has a different type of genius because the way that he thinks... Like, he has a certain type of humor that's very, very lowbrow, but somehow makes you laugh at it because he makes everybody laugh at themselves, the religion, and it helps that he's Jewish because then he can make fun of Jewish things. It's like very tough for other ethnicities to make fun of Jewish type of things, so he gets away with everything. Like, I remember when that one episode where he said that where did he get the crack from?
Blacks?
He said he got he said he got crack from Black's tool shop or something.
Yeah.
He's
a white guy was selling it.
Yeah, white guy was selling it. He's a genius. Seth MacFarlane is definitely a genius, man.
He definitely pushes everything to the very
he's the very edge. I would love to meet him. I would love to meet him
all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Probably could do me. But go ahead. Next question. What?
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck was that about?
585. What's up, Gmia?
That was a mistake with the 585. But go ahead.
Oh. I thought that was some kind of gangster terminology.
No, he ain't a thug ass nigger. Well, that's what they say in the streets.
How the fuck did Mr. Gmia go 1-3 in his playoff prediction?
Because I'm a jackass, bro, and I bet with my heart. That's why I shouldn't have bet with it. But go ahead.
Anyways, I know the season's not over yet, but do you see any teams next year that didn't have a winning season this year make the playoffs next year? The Giants. They
didn't. They had a winning season. The Giants.
How do you have a winning season and not make the playoffs? Oh, the Giants did it.
Well, I think they were like 8-8. I don't know what they were, but he's talking about the real teams that were just garbage. I think the Lions have to make some adjustments, but as long as Calvin Johnson is there and he's healthy, that team is always going to be a problem right now. I think that's the team I would go with. But go ahead.
Also, when your channel reaches 10,000 subscribers...
Wow, this guy's looking way... I don't know what he's doing. Thank you, though.
What's your plan for answering all the questions? And also, didn't mean to put 585 in my earlier comment. Should I be screening these things or no?
Well, you've been doing a bad job since I hired you, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
I don't know, man. I got to wait until that time comes. When that time comes, I'll remember you asked that question. I don't know. As things go on, I guess we have to go with the times. You know what I'm saying? I know how to adjust. Yes. Go ahead. Next question.
Abraham
what? Why are you saying shitballs? What happened?
I forgot to do my thing.
What thing?
Where I'm supposed to do this.
What thing? All right, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because it's right here. That's why I have it facing you.
How much is that?
What do you mean? Well, you can't see? All right, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Go ahead. You're a jackass.
Abraham T said, who do you think would be better in the NFL between these middle linebackers? Manti Te'o or Alec Ogletree?
Listen, both of them are fucking garbage. Manti Te'o didn't show up at that fucking championship game, and Alec Ogletree, I think he plays for BYU. I don't even know. I don't know what he plays for. I don't give a fuck about. I don't know. And listen, it all depends. You never. Certain people you think gonna be good, they never come out and usually they're not good. I don't know. Maybe he'll adjust well, but he got his ass whipped by Alabama. Alabama really made Te'o look like a jackass. They fucking were running all over his dumb ass. But it's all good. I don't know. I would probably have to go with Manti Te'o because he's the more high profile guy. But I don't know. Go ahead.
WC to DV said, when is EA going to fix the damn pursuit angles in Madden? This is ridiculous.
Listen, they're never going to fix it, bro. Everybody that's played Madden always says something like, this is Madden at some point in the game. Like, something goes wild where you're like, all right, but it's Madden. And you accept it. We've grown to accept it because they have the contract with the NFL, and 2K hasn't been relevant until, whenever they open it back up and everybody can make the game, it may get better. But like I said, I'm really enjoying, Madden 13 for what it is, because for the most part, they got certain things right. They're not going to be able to get everything right because real life is different from video games. Mm-hmm. So there's always going to be something that you could do that you can't do, in something else. But look, I enjoy it, man. These programmers go through a lot to make the game, and you got to just take it to make it work to your advantage, and stop complaining and get your dick size up. Next question.
Blackout Chamber said, I'm hoping for a Harbaugh versus Harbaugh Super Bowl.
Keep hoping, because the Patriots about to ass rape the Baltimore Ravens.
Would be cool to see Ray get another ring, but with my grandpa fighting cancer and my first memory with him and with football being the 49ers beating the Chargers in the Super Bowl,
wow.
I'm going for the Niners.
Wow, that's tough, man. Yeah, wow, your cancer's a serious thing.
He said, what's your first football memory? Also, who would you say is the best coach in the NFL? That's not Bill Belichick, because he's obviously heads and shoulders #1 right now.
I would like Mike. I like Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
I think for him to win 2 rings in the short period of time that he's won, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a really good coach. Of course, the Harbaugh brothers are doing pretty well too, but they got to prove themselves. As far as my first football memory, it would have to be something with like I'm thinking like the one that I can remember. It has to be with the Cowboys when they had Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, and Michael Irvin, and they won that Super Bowl, their first Super Bowl. I think that was the early '90s. Wow. My first memory. That's how far back. That was like my first memory. I could just say, yeah. Go ahead.
My first football memory was.
No one cares because he didn't ask you, and you don't even have a memory of football. What the hell are you talking about? You didn't even know what football was. What kind of memory you have of football? And why'd you put your hand up? You're not in class. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my first football memory is when Eli won that second ring.
But you were there when he won the first ring, you jackass.
Diego Vargas said...
Oh, you trying to make a joke. That was so goddamn lame.
I just want to make clear real quick that Chantel is actually a girl's name.
I knew it, bro.
And she is my girlfriend who I scream hero during sex to.
Oh, all right, that's enough. That's enough out of both of you.
Laugh out loud. I want to say happy birthday to Get.
I got probably to her. He's trying to say, and they spell checked it. Yeah.
And I appreciate you not singing to her.
Yeah, I thought it was a guy, bro.
F you. Don't be wishing my girl happy birthday, though. Fact. Keep up the good work.
I'm pretty sure he didn't mean that. What is it? Hostily? Is hostily a word? Or hostile like?
Anything could be a word.
All right.
Soon as bling bling got to the
Listen. Enough out of you. Like, okay, yeah, but happy birthday, Chantel. I thought you were a guy trying to do me.
So why? Why?
What?
Why would you think that?
What do you mean? Which part?
What part of what she wrote was a guy trying to do you?
Oh, I don't know.
So why do you always think that somebody's trying to do you?
I don't know what's happening. What?
What do you mean what?
Okay, so listen. So anyway, like I said, we have some.
Gosh.
We have some news for you guys. As of today, I'm gonna only be uploading podcasts to iTunes. So
really?
Yeah. So if you are wondering where the podcasts are going, I'm going to continue to do the videos, but all of the podcasts are going to be on iTunes. So if you want to continue to hear the podcast, you're going to have to go and sign up with I guess what do you have to do?
They can subscribe if they want to get it automatically, or they can just Google GmiasWorld, and then they'll be able to pick and choose whatever podcast.
Well, they got to be in iTunes, right? They got to be in iTunes to search it in the podcast store, right?
In the iTunes store, yeah, you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, you can either subscribe so you get them automatically, because now they'll be a little bit more.
He's making me put all the old ones up there.
Yeah, the older ones will be there in case you wanted to download them. I'm gonna have Ms. G Maya put them all on iTunes so that you can have them downloaded, and you could probably you don't have to deal with the whole buffering of fucking YouTube.
Also, this will allow us to make the videos a little bit longer. We don't have to worry about time.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna be doing things.
Because of iMovie.
I'm gonna be doing different things depending on like what you guys do. Try to help you guys get your day started, and different things on the podcast. Now that I have a little bit more freedom with it, and it'll be available. Like I said, it'll be available. Like right now, it's available on iTunes, but you could go there just to see it. But I don't really have anything there yet because they just approved me.
Well, we have a couple of meetings to go to, so
yeah. Listen. Well, you can subscribe to GmiasWorld on iTunes. Just go there and search it, and then as I put things out, it'll be there. So I will only be doing.
And And then you
Madden
go
vids
to your Facebook page or your Twitter page to find out when a podcast is being released.
Yeah, but I don't know if well, if they subscribe, it'll be easier. But like I said, I want to thank everybody for, so far coming to the website, leaving comments and things like that. It's because of you guys that I was able to get to where I'm going right now. And I really appreciate every one of you that's been here so far. And
tell a friend to tell a friend.
If you cut me off again, you're going to be telling the doctor what happened. Shut the F up. And like I said, but the podcast, like I said, you could go there now and search it. It's there, but I don't know what's there right now. I think, I don't know. I had a test run I was doing, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. But after today, this will be the final podcast on YouTube podcast. But it will still be Madden vids. I will still do my Madden vids for my Madden fans out there, and I'll still keep that going. And you guys can still keep your comments coming. And I'm going to be doing different type of topics now on the podcast, now that you can download it and just have it. And also, I'm going to have different things that I'm going to be, talking about on the podcast that I wasn't talking about now. Why do you want me to say that?
Because just tell them to look for it.
Why? I can say that on the podcast. Or say it on one of my videos. I don't want to give it away because it's not done yet.
All right.
Yeah, you don't never give it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with females. They like to give it away before it's actually. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving things away.
What are you trying to say about
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully a lot of guys got their confidence up so far because it's about to be a big ass journey. Hopefully your dick sizes are up. Hopefully
the topics that you want to hear us.
Hopefully you females have been doing Kegel exercises that are above age.
Oh, speaking of Kegels.
Okay, shut up. But listen.
Did you get those Benoit balls for me? Benoit.
Okay, but like I said, what? All right, yeah. So anyway, I just hope you guys enjoyed it so far, man. It's gonna take a whole fucking new turn. We're gonna be having a whole lot of fun, man. And you're gonna be able to take it everywhere you go. Download it and just have it everywhere. So you can always have a piece of Gmia and you could do me. I mean, so you can just listen to me.
Why you everybody have a piece of you?
Sorry.
This is getting real serious now.
Okay, listen. So like I said, man, until next time, get your dick size up.
Check your drawers.
For the females, get your Kegel balls up. Until next time, one love.